Hi, it's Angie with News OK. I am here with Kelly Osborne, who is an activist for the Students for a Free Tibet. Now, Kelly was recently arrested and deported from China in Beijing for a protest that took place. Now, Kelly, tell us about the protest itself, what you all did.
Well, we climbed about a 40 or 50 foot billboard or structure, and we hung a banner that said Free Tibet in English and Chinese. The banner itself was about 25 feet long by about 20 feet wide.
Wow.
So we climbed up a steel structure that had a billboard over the front of it, and we had a couple people on the ground for ground support to keep anybody away that might make it more dangerous for us. And then 3 of us went up top. I maintained security and helped set the climbing lines and stuff like that up top and got the banner out of the bag. And then 2 other activists from Students for a Free Tibet rappelled down.
Wow.
And we do that so that we can elongate the action, so we can keep the message out there longer. You know, this message about what's really going on in China, how much the Tibetans are suffering, the lack of human rights in Tibet.
There were 5 protesters
There were
involved
5 in this
from everywhere, right? You had Australia, New York, UK, Oklahoma, obviously,
Oklahoma.
And what was the other one?
There were 2 from New York.
Okay.
Like you said, 1 from Australia who's living in Vancouver, 1 from London, lives outside of London, and then I'm from here.
Oh,
in
that
Oklahoma.
is amazing.
So it's good, yeah, we were able to put together an international team, which represents, so that it represents a mindset from around the world.
Now tell us what happened after. So you lower the banner, you have people rappel down. When do the police come?
Right away. I mean, they probably within 5 or 10 minutes. There was quite a gathering of press and police, and they were, in front of the thing that you can see. They can see, and then on the back side where the cameras can't see, where, as is the Chinese way, there was just probably a dozen to 20 police, and then army unit of about 15. That came in formation.
Wow.
At a full trot with batons pulled. This kind of thing just isn't allowed. I mean, you can't, not only, is it, certainly we climbed a structure and that's, that's going to be dealt with anywhere, including the U.S., but civil disobedience, nonviolent civil disobedience just isn't allowed there. And
even though obviously you had some nerves, you said about
right.
it, you were a little
Sure.
nervous, you were a little scared.
Natural.
It mattered more to you that they have free speech, that they have freedom.
And it absolutely mattered. We don't speak for the Tibetan people. We stand with them. Mm-hmm. And the message that they want to get out is that the living conditions are brutal. It's a fierce military crackdown. It's physical, it's mental, it's psychological. They have no freedom of religion. They have no freedom to speak. And so regardless of any anxiety or any minor discomfort that we might have endured, it doesn't compare to what would happen to a Tibetan if they were to speak out. And that's based on what they've done in the past. I mean, these are the truths. When they speak up, then they're treated extremely harshly.
Oh, so you were arrested and then deported. So obviously nothing horrible happened to you during the arrest.
Nothing horrible happened to us. We were arrested and interrogated for several hours, but within 6 hours of our arrest, we were on a plane coming back, being flown out of the country.
Were you relieved?
Certainly relieved, that was all there was in the arrest process, but mostly, we were just exhilarated. We were excited that we were able to get the message out and feel like we can, give voice to the cause of the Tibetan people.
Making a difference.
We feel like we're positive that we make a difference. A lot of people question that. Some people question the tactics, but if you were a Tibetan in Tibet and enduring what they have to go through on a daily basis, then, this is nothing.
All right. Now, obviously, you're a father of 4
I am
and
a
you're
father of
married.
4 and
How was it coming home?
It was wonderful coming home, and I was as emotional as I've ever been in my whole life when I stepped, through the doors at the airport and kind of got the bum rush from the family. So, those are great moments, and thankfully there was a lot of press there, and we were able to continue the message. We're grateful for what you're doing as well, able to continue to kind of strike while the iron's hot, during the Olympics and fresh off this nonviolent direct action and continue to spread the message that the Tibetan people deserve their freedom and their human rights.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, and I'm glad you came home in one piece.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.